MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Into the windup and the pitch. David Lee comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. One strike now from Cole. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matt, this series has got off to a great start for them. They're doing everything you can ask on the offensive side. They blew them out of 2 games already. You want to keep that going and look for another blowout today.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here it comes, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy, now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In there, 3-1. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 2 for 4. And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, if you're wondering if he was going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
First and second now, 1 man out. too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
But Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hernandez comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, number 3. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Coming to the plate now, number 30. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His career line against Garrett Cole. Hitless in 3 at-bats. from the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Over to first, Cole, and he just manages to get his hand in. One-oh count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And it's grounded foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Ruiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. On the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Nope,
2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the M's line up
Batting
defensively,
eight.
brought to you by
Right
Majestic.
fielder.
And I'm looking at Leonis Martin.
Reddick.
You know, this guy has grown through the years. When he first came up, he was just running all over the place, not really having an idea what he was doing. Then he really settled in and let the game come to him. And now we're looking at a pretty good outfielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. One and 0 pitch on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Here's Nori Aoki as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Number 3 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting ninth.
Here's Leonis Martin.
Number 12.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Gurriel is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
That's
right
exactly what they wanted
Gary
out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Riding in once again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Ready with the 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Cox is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Hernandez readies another 0-2. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Now the pitch. Line hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, Evan Gattis. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hernandez gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez, and it remains a 1-all tie. Ready for another chance. Number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Reddick coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. In now, number 30. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another 2-2 offering, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Carlos
off the fourth for the
Beltran.
Astros,
He's 0 for 1 thus
designated
far.
hitter, number 15.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cruz over to his left. 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Cox has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Hernandez is ready. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First time up, he went down looking. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch.
Line, but speared on a hop.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Ruiz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Nori Aoki as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Just missing here. 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it misses. 3-1 now. Now here it comes. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Full count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hernandez is ready. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1, here it comes. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Evan Gattis now standing in
as he puts it on the ground to third.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with two away.
Number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Correa.
Hernandez into the windup. First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play. And sometimes you just find a hole. Tough break for the pitcher.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with 2 down. And that's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1. Here it is. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Cruz has a play, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. 2-1 Houston. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In there, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Luke Gregerson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Luke Gregerson.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box now, number 30. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Carlos Ruiz. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Called to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot for Carlos Ruiz. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the M's a 4-2 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count. 3-2. Leonis Martin is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Michael Feliz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Michael Feliz.
Leonis Martin will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. Cruz rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box, Gary Cox. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give 1 up. That's a big run.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, number 3. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Correa is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. The M's lead it 6-2. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There's Cano, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty, one man out. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count full. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Casey Fiend will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Casey Fiend.
Here's Nori Aoki as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cox is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cox moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Josh Edgen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
66, Josh Edgen.
Ready for another chance. Number 30. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 30.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Carlos Ruiz waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Aoki comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Digging in and looking for more. Carlos Ruiz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down out there. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first two-base hit of the new season. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Now, that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time, you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Ruiz rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple, and with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball one. A man at third with one away. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
Nice pitch right there. Two-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Three and 1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Aoki is under it, and the inning is over. So this once slim lead is slim no longer, as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 11 and the Astros 2.
Leading out for the Astros.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch, because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Evan Gattis now standing in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Carlos Beltran as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Cruz shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got to know by now. He's not going to challenge me. He's got to start looking on the corners. Maybe he'll get something to drive. But other than that, you're probably taking your base.
2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cruz ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top 11-2. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Tony Sipp enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Riding in once again, number 3. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope,
and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Number 30 waits on deck. Lifted into center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Cano waits on the first pitch. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp, 1 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. from the stretch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded here. One man out. In there, 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Center fielder,
Hey, that's a
12,
spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Leonis Martin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Man, I like the last two pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Mariners lead it 12-2. Ready now, Josh Reddick, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Cruz is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And he pops it up back behind second base. Cano is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. 12-2 the final score in this ball game. The M's get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Felix Hernandez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Luke Gregerson. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.